In your consumer news this morning, American households are taking on more debt, but there is a silver lining. U.S. household debt hit a record $18 trillion, but many families can handle the increase thanks to rising incomes. After-tax income reached nearly $22 trillion last quarter, keeping the debt-to-income ratio at 82%. Inflation moved in the wrong direction last month. Data shows consumer prices rose 0.2%. Last month's increase was the first time the annual rate bumped higher since March. Underlying inflation appears to be stable. That leaves the Federal Reserve on track to make additional rate cuts next month. The American dream of home ownership now requires a six-figure salary. A new report shows buyers need to make $108,000 to afford a single-family home, nearly double what was needed in just 2019. With rising prices and mortgage rates, less than 40% of U.S. households can now afford to buy a home. Should the parent company of Facebook get to own Instagram and WhatsApp? After a judge's ruling yesterday, an antitrust case focused on that question is going to trial. Amy Kiley reports the Federal Trade Commission wants the answer to be no.
An antitrust case aimed at breaking up social media giant Meta is heading to trial. That's after a federal judge partly denied a request for summary judgment yesterday from the parent company of Facebook. The Federal Trade Commission alleges Meta overpaid for Instagram in 2012 and WhatsApp in 2014 to stifle competition. This is its second attempt to sue Meta over that claim after dismissals of similar suits from the FTC and a group of states filed in 2020.
Facebook has used its dominance and monopoly power to crush smaller rivals and snuff out competition, all at the expense of everyday users.
In an April statement about its request for summary judgment, Meta argues it does face competition from apps like TikTok, X, and YouTube. In a new statement to multiple news agencies, Meta says evidence at trial will prove buying Instagram and WhatsApp has benefited customers. The antitrust lawsuit against Meta is not alone. The government also is suing three other tech giants.
Apple is one of four companies that the House investigated for potential anti-competitive violations back in 2020. So Apple, Google, Meta, and Amazon were those four companies, and Apple is now the last of those four to be sued by the federal government.